Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday Night War after WrestleMania 5. Right now, Gamer Reigns is in the ring, and he's got something to say. It feels good to be alive and well. And I want to thank Willow for what he and the Main Event Mafia did last night. They brought us all back. But I came out here to address a different issue. Honestly, I didn't earn this title around my waist. Last week on MNW before Vania, I didn't earn it. You saw the match. Phantom tricked Willow and used me like a puppet. That demon forced Willow to forfeit this title to me. And I didn't even know. I was possessed by the Phantom. I wasn't there mentally. But thankfully, Sting, Kurt, and Willow, those guys got rid of the Phantom. But tonight, I'd like to defend this title that I didn't earn. And if I win, then I'll feel like I earned it. So I'm offering an open challenge right now.
If you smell what the law is cooking.
Finally, the tech has come back to life. And you're right, gamer. We have to thank the Main Event Mafia for making that possible. Everyone is happy that Phantom is gone and the LDRUW roster is full once again. But technically, the Phantom did save us from that plane crash. I know that's not what you people wanted to hear, but it's the truth. But anyway, gamer, I've come to tell you that even though the SHIELD members are alive again, it doesn't mean that the SHIELD itself isn't dead. The SHIELD died in that crash, which means we ain't on the same team anymore, bucko. So you want a challenger for the IC? Well, let's make it a double feature. How about tonight? We will compete for a spot in the 6-man MITB ladder match, as well as the IC title. Winner gets the IC title and a spot in the MITB match. How does that sound? Tech, I've missed you, old friend. But obviously you're not the same Tech I once knew. And I know that Tech is in there somewhere. So tonight, I'll beat it out of you. I will retain the title, earn a spot in the MITB match, and hopefully get my friend back. So I accept. He accepts! Wonderful! But by the way, you're wrong about one thing. There is no other Tech deep down. This is the same Tech you've always known. But it's time for things to change. I'm tired of living in your shadow. So tonight the Tech will beat you like a Cherokee drum. If you smell what the real Tech is cooking. Well, you heard it. Tonight, Tech versus Gamer for the IC title and for a spot in a 6-man Money in the Bank, Money in the Briefcase ladder match. As you may already know, the 6-man ladder match will be held on February 23rd. 6 men will fight each other for the briefcase that will be suspended above the ring. And what's inside? Money. Yes, but also a contract. A contract that says the holder can cash the briefcase in anywhere, anytime for the undisputed title. And so, the next question, who will these 6 men be? We are going to find out who the first 3 will be right now with the MNW quick matches. Well, there you have it. You have Eagle Eye, Dean Dragon, and Gamer, who just successfully retained the IC title in the Money in the Briefcase 6-man ladder match. Now, next week, we will find out who the other 3 superstars will be. First off, I want to apologize for what I have done. For the Phantom's actions. The truth is, the Phantom is the demon that I couldn't escape. Now let's be clear, neither the Phantom or myself had anything to do with the plane crash. However, we did claim all those souls. And we used them to take the title from Gamer. The souls were our puppets. But now, thanks to Willow and the Main Event Mafia, it's over. The Phantom is gone forever. And now I can get back to where I left off, which was being a tag partner to my best friend, JC. So this year I am starting my retirement tour. I promise to give you guys one more year, because after all, I am one more core. The first stop will be reuniting with JC. And by the way, there is a tournament for the vacant tag titles. So if JC would like to, I would like to enter us in that tournament. JC, what do you say? I accept. And Core, I have missed you, buddy. So let's go get them tag titles. And to the fans, I'd like to announce that that tournament starts tonight. It'll start with Edge and Seth versus Rob and Andreas. And the winner of that match will go to the final at MITB. Then next week, Core and I will face Gamer and Dean. Let's take a look at the bracket, and then we will see the first match. So there's only 4 teams. Edge and Seth versus Rob and Andreas tonight. And then next week we'll see Gamer and Dean versus Core and I.
Control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us all alone. Tomorrow's hard to swallow. Death is calling, someone crawling. Tightrope walking, now we're falling down.
You think you know me? You never know. You are lost. Scared.
And there's the bell. Andreas and Edge started the match. Andreas went for a kick to the stomach, but Edge countered. Edge took Andreas down and put Andreas into a submission hold. Edge twisted Andreas' leg, but Andreas rolled away. Andreas got up and kicked Edge in the face and tagged Rob in. Rob looked down at Edge and waited for him to get to his feet. Once Edge was up, Rob gave him a swift kick to the face. Rob covered Edge, but Edge kicked out at 2. While Rob argued with the referee, Edge managed to tag Seth in. Seth climbed up to the top rope and did a missile dropkick on Rob. Seth waited for Rob to get to his knees and then hit a curb stomp on him. Seth then turned his attention to Andreas, who was standing on the apron, and Seth dropkicked him to the outside barrier. With Andreas out of the equation and Rob in the center of the ring, Seth climbed to the top of the nearest corner and hit a frog splash on Rob. And that's it.
You think you know me?
Seth and Edge are going to the final, and Rob and Andreas are out.
You are lost. Scared.
And Rob's still laying in the ring. Oh my God! Did Andreas just turned on... Andreas just turned on Rob! What the hell? the first time ever last night, I won the main event at Vania. And it might have been the most cinematic match in LDRUW history. LDRUW is back to normal. Yeah, that's great and all, but I'm already ready to move on. So the next pay-per-view is Money in the Briefcase. So who will I be defending against? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Willow Omega is going to face Brock Lesnar at Money in the Briefcase, which is coming soon, February 23rd. And I'm afraid that's all the time we have for tonight. So we'll see you at Money in the Briefcase. Be there.